we're going to use a little bit of trickery here. Let's look at this number 9. What's different about this one, instead of finding the slope, they're giving us the slope and we got to find r. Well, how am I supposed to do that? Well, first off, let's go back up here and look at this problem. Notice I have a 5, y2, r is x2, y1 is 4, and x1 is negative 2, and I know m is 1/5, so let's just plug them in, I put them there. Now know this, what is 5 minus 4? Well, 5 minus 4 is 1, right? So then, won't r minus negative 2 have to be 5? Oh yeah. Well, r minus negative 2 is the same thing as r plus 2. And when you solve equations, you do the opposite. I wouldn't have to minus 2 from each side. If I minus 2 from each side, that means r equals 3. So r is 3. Okay. Ooh. Well, let's look at the next one over here on 10. Notice we have this. I can put the numbers in. I don't know y2. I'm going to get r. y1 is 4. It's negative 1 here. 3. Now notice, I have a negative 3/4. I don't know whether the 3 is negative or the 4 is negative, but here's how I can find out. Notice, what's negative 1 minus 3? It's negative 4. So I'm going to put that negative 4 with the bottom one. I can't make them both negative, so that means the top one has to be 3. So 3 equals r minus 4. Add 4 to each side, and the answer is 7. Now be careful on these. That negative goes to one of them, and the way I can find out is by doing the one they give me answers to see what works. Like I saw that it was negative, so I know that meant the 3 had to be positive. If that had been a positive 4, then I know the 3 would have had to have been negative. Oh, that makes sense. And you got to be careful over here, because a positive 1/5 is the same thing as negative 1 over negative 5. If that top one had been like 4 minus 5 and I got negative 1 here, that would have had to have been a negative 5, because you have to have, as a negative 1 over negative 5 still makes a positive 1/5. It's going to come up on one of your problems, just trying to give you a little bit of a foreshadowing there.